Hey, Eric here, your daily source for bold and beautiful spoilers, recaps, and news. Let's dive in.
Welcome back to B&B for Phone. Today is a beautiful, drama-filled day in the soap world, and we have some absolutely explosive theories to discuss. Grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let us dive into the madness that is currently taking over Los Angeles. Let's be honest. We all knew Dylan was hiding something sinister beneath that sweet, innocent facade. But here is the surprise. The latest buzz suggests that Dylan might not just be a gold digger looking for a wealthy Spencer heir. She might actually be a cold-blooded killer. Can you believe it? The rumors are swirling that Katie Logan is about to uncover a horrifying truth about Dylan's connection to Luna. We are hearing that Katie is starting to put the pieces together, and she suspects that Dylan intentionally ran over Luna with a car. That's crazy. We know the police haven't officially charged Dylan with anything yet, but Katie is not buying the innocent act for a single second. And you won't believe what happens next as this slow-paced plot finally shifts into high gear with a massive plot twist. We have to talk about Katie's mindset right now. Katie has always been the ultimate mama bear when it comes to Will. She has survived heart transplants. She has survived Bill's endless betrayals. And she is certainly not going to let a manipulative little schemer take down her son. Katie absolutely hates Luna. And let's be real, she probably does not mind that Luna is gone from their lives forever. But a nuisance is one thing, a murderer is completely different. Katie is sitting in that massive Spencer estate, her mind racing with terrifying questions. Is Dylan a stalker? Has she been obsessed with Will for years, lurking in the shadows, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike? The suspense is killing me. Katie's maternal instincts are screaming that Dylan is a dangerous predator who has targeted the Spencer family, and I am totally here for Detective Katie. Now, let's break down Dylan's psychological profile because this girl is completely unhinged. From the moment she arrived in Los Angeles, she has been spinning a web of lies. Remember when she lied to the woman who raised her, claiming she was homeless just to get sympathy from Will? That is classic sociopathic behavior. Dylan is not just looking for a boyfriend, she is looking for a lifestyle. She has been researching Spencer mansions and yachts, drooling over their wealth. But what if her obsession goes deeper than money? What if she has a dark, twisted fixation on Will himself? Katie is starting to realize that Dylan's accidental entry into Will's life was no accident at all. She is a calculated, terrifying stalker who will eliminate anyone who gets in her way. I absolutely hate how Dylan plays the victim while secretly plotting her next move. She is toxic, and Will needs to open his eyes. And speaking of getting in the way, we have to discuss this wild hostage situation. The rumors suggest that Luna actually held Dylan hostage at some point. Amazing. Talk about a clash of the successor characters. Luna, who has her own messy history, apparently cornered Dylan, leading to an epic, terrifying showdown. But Dylan is not the type to just sit back and take it. Oh no, she is a survivor with a vicious streak. If Luna held her against her will, you better believe Dylan was plotting her revenge the entire time. This gives Dylan the ultimate motive for murder. Did she get behind the wheel of a car and intentionally run Luna down to make her pay? It is the perfect crime of passion and revenge. Dylan wanted to eliminate the woman who terrorized her, and at the same time, permanently remove another one of Will's potential stalkers. It is dark, it is twisted, and it is exactly the kind of soapy drama we live for on B&B for Phone. But here is the real kicker. The police are totally clueless. The authorities are currently treating Luna's hit and run as a tragic accident, and they are not holding Dylan responsible. Can you believe the incompetence of the LA Police Department? They always miss the obvious clues. But Katie is not a fool. She knows that Dylan's tears are fake. Katie is launching her own private investigation, likely using Bill's endless resources and connections to dig up the dirt the cops missed. Katie is going to retrace Dylan's every step on the night Luna was run over. She is going to check the security cameras, the phone records, and the GPS data. Katie is on a mission to put Dylan behind bars in a bright orange jumpsuit, and I am cheering her on every step of the way. Do you guys think Katie will find the smoking gun? I definitely think she will. Let's take a step back and look at poor, naive Will. My heart breaks for him, but at the same time, I want to shake him. Will is so blinded by his recent heartbreak over Electra that he is completely vulnerable to Dylan's manipulation. He thinks Dylan is this sweet, misunderstood girl who just needs a safe place to stay. He has no idea that he is sleeping under the same roof as a potential murderer. Will's psychological state is incredibly fragile right now. He is aggressive, he is hurting, and he is desperately looking for comfort. Dylan knows exactly how to play him. She is using her trauma from the Luna hostage situation to pull Will closer, making him feel like her protector. It is a brilliant, evil strategy. But when Will finally discovers that Dylan intentionally crushed Luna with a car, it is going to shatter his entire world. The psychological trauma of realizing you have been sleeping next to a killer, that is going to leave scars that will never heal. And we cannot forget about Wyatt's role in all of this. Wyatt is currently the backup plan in Dylan's twisted gold-digging game. If Will rejects her, she is ready to pivot right over to Wyatt, using her fake Nancy alias. Wyatt has a terrible history of falling for women with massive, dangerous secrets. Remember all the drama he has been through? If Dylan gets away with Luna's murder, she might just sink her claws into Wyatt next. But Katie is not just protecting Will. She is protecting the entire Spencer legacy. Katie will burn the world down before she lets a murderer infiltrate her family. I love Katie's fire right now. She is channeling that classic Logan ruthlessness, and it is beautiful to watch. But wait, there is a massive plot twist looming on the horizon that could change everything. We all know that Dylan's mother, Darcy, is on her way to Los Angeles. And the fan theories are screaming that Darcy is going to reveal that Dylan is actually Ridge Forrester's biological daughter. That's crazy. If Dylan is a Forrester, how does that impact the murder investigation? If Katie finds proof that Dylan killed Luna, she will want to drag her straight to the police. But if Ridge finds out that Dylan is his flesh and blood, you know he is going to do everything in his power to protect her. Ridge has a history of covering up crimes for his children. Remember all the times he protected Thomas? Ridge will hire the best lawyers, bribe the right people, and go to war with Katie to keep his newfound daughter out of prison. This potential war between Katie and Ridge would be legendary. Katie wants justice for the hit and run and wants to protect Will from a stalker. Ridge will want to protect his daughter from rotting in a jail cell, even if she is a cold-blooded killer. And where does that leave Brooke? Brooke would be caught right in the middle, torn between her sister's quest for justice and her husband's desperate need to save his child. The family dynamics would completely explode. This is the kind of high-stakes, emotional storytelling that makes The Bold and the Beautiful so addictive. The replacement actors and successor characters are finally stepping out of the shadows and delivering jaw-dropping performances. Let's dive deeper into Dylan's potential psychopathy. Running someone over with a car requires a level of detachment and rage that is truly terrifying. When Luna held Dylan hostage, it must have triggered something dark and primal inside Dylan. She didn't just want to escape, she wanted to annihilate her captor. This shows that Dylan lacks empathy and operates on pure survival instinct and vengeance. If she is willing to kill Luna to settle a score and protect her territory around Will, who is next? What happens if Electra decides she wants Will back? Will Dylan run Electra off a cliff? The danger level is off the charts. Dylan is a ticking time bomb, and Katie is the only one who hears the ticking. Let's also think about the profound impact this will have on the broader Los Angeles fashion and corporate war. While Katie is playing detective and trying to nail Dylan for vehicular homicide, She is also masterminding a massive corporate takeover at Logan Designs by poaching Zende Forrester. Katie is fighting battles on multiple fronts, proving she is an absolute powerhouse. But if she becomes too obsessed with proving Dylan is a murderer, could it distract her from her business empire? And what if Dylan decides to strike back? If Dylan realizes that Katie is closing in on the truth about the hit and run, Katie herself could become Dylan's next target. Dylan could sabotage Katie's car or tamper with Katie's heart medication. The stakes have never been higher. A desperate killer will do anything to stay free, and Dylan has already proven she is capable of lethal violence. We are witnessing the birth of a brand new, iconic soap opera villain, and I am absolutely terrified for Katie's safety. I have to say, my personal bias is showing here, but I cannot stand Dylan. I hate how she slithers her way into these wealthy families, batting her eyelashes and acting like a victim. She is a predator. I want to see Katie completely destroy her. I want Katie to march into Forrester Creations or the Spencer Mansion with a manila folder full of undeniable evidence and expose Dylan in front of everyone. Imagine the look on Will's face when he realizes his new lover is a murderer. Imagine the shock on Ridge's face when he realizes his secret daughter is a psychopath. It would be television gold. So, what do you guys think? Will Katie successfully gather the evidence to get Dylan arrested and thrown in jail for Luna's murder? Or will the Forrester power in Darcy's arrival somehow shield Dylan from facing justice? Will Dylan's dark, stalker tendencies finally be exposed to the world, or will she manage to manipulate her way out of this corner too? The suspense is absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to see how this all plays out. The slow-paced plot has finally vanished, and we are in for a wild ride.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.